Hey everyone, it is Wednesday, February 4th, and this is your weekly market watch for the Seattle real estate market. Hey everyone, it's Brennen, Clouse, your favorite Seattle area realtor, and today we are diving into the market watch of what's been going on in the Seattle real estate market in the past week. So let's dive in with mortgage rates to start. Basically, this week we saw no change. Well, the last 2 days we saw no change in the mortgage rate, but we have seen the rate come up to the highest it's been in the past 2 weeks. Now, the highest it's been is obviously relative because, as you might remember, the mortgage rate was at 6.19% towards the beginning of the year and in January, and we're back at 6.2% today for the 30-year fixed rate. And so we're back to where we basically started the year. It did drop down a couple weeks ago to just below 6, but now we're back up to 6.2. For the 15-year fixed, we're at 5.76%, and the 30-year jumbo, we're at 6.36%. As far as 30-year FHA and VA go, we're at 5.84 and 5.85 respectively. So a little bit of volatility. We are still almost 1% lower than we were when we started 2025. So as a buyer, that gives you more power to either purchase higher at a higher price because you have less interest on your monthly payment, or it gives you the ability to have a lower monthly payment at the same price, which is great news for buyers as compared to last year in 2025. For a seller, you should be watching this closely because if we see this rate drop, it does mean that buyers might come back into the market. We might see more active buyers, and that could mean more offers on your home. So that could be a good thing for you if we see that. Now, as far as what we're seeing in the market, we are still seeing homes that are getting multiple offers in the market. So right now, there are very few homes on the market, where I'm actually surprised we're not seeing more hit the market right now. But this is that sweet period for sellers that you have a lot less competition right now. And so what that means is that with less competition, sellers are getting more offers from buyers. And we are seeing buyers compete against each other in the market currently. Now, for buyers, this means that if you are looking now, it's highly likely that you might have to compete because there's not enough homes listed on the market right now, and there are a lot of buyers out looking. So be aware of that if you're entering your home search right now. Let's talk about the numbers for condos in the Seattle area. This week, the number of new listings was down by 20 at 185. Pending listings were up by just 4 at 166. And then closed or sold listings were at 82, up 8 from last week. Now, it is interesting to see that the number of pending listings, 166, is almost as high as the number of new listings in the past 7 days at 185. So we are seeing about the same number come on as we are seeing go under contract. That basically means that demand is almost keeping up with supply if we're not looking at weeks prior to this. Now, if you do look at weeks prior to this, obviously there are homes that were listed and have just stayed on the market. And so not every single home is being bought up. This is just a snapshot of the past 7 days. Now, when we look at residential homes for single family homes and townhomes, this week we saw 21 higher new listings hit the market at 380. We saw 22 more homes go. We saw an increase of 22 in the number of pending listings at 468. And then we saw an increase of 49 homes close over the past 7 days at 215. So here's a great example of we're seeing a lot of buyer activity right now. 468 homes went under contract in the past 7 days, and only 380 came on the market in the past 7 days. So that definitely means that buyers are purchasing homes that have already been listed and have been sitting on the market. So we're seeing that inventory be bought up by the current buyers that are out there. That means for you, if you are a buyer, again, be aware that you probably will have competition in the market right now. Until we see more homes get listed, we will probably see an uptick now through April or May in terms of the number of homes that get listed, as we call it the spring market. And then if you're a seller, be aware that right now is a really good time to list because right now you have less competition and these buyers are coming out and actually purchasing homes, and they may even be willing to compete for your home. If you are thinking about buying or selling in 2026, now's the time to have a strategy call. So feel free to text or call us and set up a free consultation where we can talk through the strategy of what you want to do this year with real estate, and we'd love to be able to help you. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again next week.